Hello, my name is Monica. I'm a makeup enthusiast, YouTube enthusiast, and really I'm just looking to connect with other people who are interested and passionate about the same things that I am. So today I wanted to talk about Latte makeup and specifically eyeshadows that are already in my collection that I have that I think matches the Latte makeup vibe. I've been very intrigued by Latte makeup as of late and loving seeing the brown eye and the neutral eye and a bronzy skinned look coming, especially during, a summer month here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's summer months. So yeah, let's jump into the shadows that I picked out for my collection. I did take some footage. I guess maybe I'll scooch over and try to put it here if I can figure out how to do that, or maybe it'll cover the whole screen. Let's start with this one. This is one of the Eyes to Mesmerize from Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow in the shade Amber Gold. And I like all of her Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadows. They are pretty easy to blend out. They do set down, but there's an appropriate amount of time for you to be able to blend it in. You can blend it in easily with your finger or with a brush. So the shade Amber Gold is like a nice deep bronze. I know it has gold in the name, and there is like a golden kind of flip or undertone to it, but it is definitely like a neutral brown. The next one is very similar to this, and it's a drugstore option, and it's the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. This is the shade 710. This is very old in my collection, but it does still work, and so I keep it because it works well. It's especially nice for when I'm traveling. I don't have to think about bringing, one of my more expensive cream shadows. It's just as reliable. It stays put. Maybe it dries down a little bit faster, so you don't have as much time to work with, but you can use a brush, you can use your finger. It even comes with a brush in here, right into the cap, which is really nice, especially for getting to the under eye. Just make sure that you clean this, I guess. I wouldn't use it until I cleaned it off first. The next two I want to talk about are kind of dupes for each other, and that's the Urban Decay Space Cowboy and the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz. And both of these are a wet look eyeshadow, lots of sparkle, and you can see how similar they are. And I swatched them side by side so you can also see how similar they are. But either one of these you can't go wrong with and you probably only need one. So if you're shopping someplace or you see a discount, throw it in your basket. I think these are staples in any collection. Moving on from single shadows, switching over to palettes. This is the Give, I believe that's how you pronounce that, Gwen Stefani's newer brand. It's at Sephora, and I really like this quad. I recently used it in my Latte makeup tutorial for the first time, if you want to see, but these colors do pack a punch, and they're kind of more friendly for a fairer skin tone, but she has multiple shades. She has 4 quads, and they go deeper in value, which I really appreciate for diversity purposes. And the shadows themselves were blendable. I had no complaints. I like the fact that they're kind of all neutral browns, and I think that works for Latte makeup as well. The next one I want to talk about is the Golden Goddess. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is just a brown. I also like her Exaggerize line of shades. She has an Exaggerize of the cream shadow as well, and I love that one. It also has like a sparkle. In her quads, she usually has a topper shade, so you can make a nice complete look with any one of these or put them all together. This would be great for Latte eyes. Let's end with the biggest palette that I have. So these are the second to last ones I have to mention. These are just Colourpop, and these are ones that I already had. I like both of these a lot, the Going Coconuts and the Brown Sugar. I doubt that they still make these. If they do, I recommend both of them a lot. I like them. Here they are side by side, and you can see that for a deeper skin tone, this would be great for latte makeup. For more fair, this would be great. I like how they have their neutral, kind of warm or cool depending on the palette, mattes, brown mattes, and then a variety of like shimmer shades to pair with them that are all complementary to latte eyes in my opinion. So the last one I want to talk about is the Supreme Nudes by Couture, and this palette's so pretty. Again, a lot of these are going to look similar, but it's those standout matte neutral brown shades that really make it seems like the latte eye, and the structure, you have to have a good base, you know. So hopefully this was short, sweet, and to the point. I hope that you got some inspiration. Remember, you never need to add anything into your collection. Always take a look at what you already have. I recommend always taking a look at what you already have and trying to see what you have that can work, especially when it comes to trends, because, you know, they come and go. They'll be really big just for a moment, and then you'll look back at them in 10 years and be like, wow, and you'll laugh. At least that's my experience. But I just want to encourage you to love what you already have and be a conscious consumer. And maybe if you feel so inclined, you can leave some of your products that you already have. Single shadows, eyeshadow palettes. One category I'm still looking to explore is shadow sticks, eyeshadow sticks. So if you have any suggestions or any go-to shadows in your repertoire that scream latte eyes, leave them below. And if you're still here, thanks so much for watching and spending your time with me. I really appreciate if you subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.